People often think that to be a monk, you have to first give up everything and live the life of an ascetic, that you must only have bare minimum possessions, live in a monastery or mountains or jungle, and so on. But that's not strictly necessary for being a monk. While there are many paths and traditions that require it, and they are certainly valid and helpful, you don't have to follow only those. In this video, I will talk about how you can still progress far as a monk while still staying connected to the world. First of all, let's talk about the goals. People have various reasons as to why they start following religions or spiritual practices, but they often boil down to this: they want to get happiness or remove suffering. For example, they are not at peace, so they want the happiness of peace. Or they have anxiety or are being led too much by the materialism, so they want to remove the suffering of those. Now, if you were to think about it carefully, you might realize that they don't have to conflict with staying in the world. For example, if one can center themselves and be mindful of everything, then they would be at peace even in the hectic modern times. So, how to be a monk and stay in the world? It's simple. You just have to meditate every day. Initially, you can take just a small chunk out of your day to meditate or be mindful and meditate on everyday things like, say, eating or walking. By doing just this, you should be able to center yourself and, most importantly, remove clinging or craving, the causes of suffering or barriers to happiness, the main reason and goal of being a monk. Then, even if you are to stay in the world, you should be able to remove suffering. Like I said, if you are intimidated, you don't have to make huge changes. Start by taking only a few minutes out and being mindful of small things like walking. And then slowly and gradually you can increase it. Now, I do want to point out that I'm not being critical of the path of renunciation or saying that it's wrong. I also think it's a wonderful path, and for those who are willing to pursue it or have pursued it, it can be tremendously helpful. It is also often accompanied by silence and peace, which is also very good. In fact, if you have the choice, it's probably a better idea to, at least for a while, be an ascetic and give everything up. It would give you a unique perspective that would be hard to get otherwise. Also, as you progress further, you might turn away from the world and think renouncing is a good thing, and that's okay, you can do that then. That said, it is not a requirement, certainly not at the beginning. There are innumerable paths to the Dhamma, and the only thing you should be looking for is removal of clinging, craving, and suffering. And if giving up everything holds you back from it, then you don't have to give everything up. Be a monk and stay in the world. Thank you, and I hope that this helped you.